Fiberglass or stucco on the side. Wait, got it up for $2. I said, that's brilliant. That's great. Somebody should know that.
Yeah, where's the Sharpie? So there.
Right there. You go ahead.
Nah.
Nope, here, let me stretch it for you. Use your heel.
Kind of weird sign of the flag, but
yeah, it kind of goes against your intuitions, huh?
everything I was brought up to, yeah.
Okay. This guy lives in a log.
Wow.
Check that out. Now that is a log house.
Look at that. You got a back porch.
That is a log house. That is unique. I haven't seen anything like that.
That's pretty good.
Now I'm going to sign on the cross because I just don't feel right about that. You just sign this way.
There.
People's Convoy.
Yeah, getting down's easy.
Yeah. Yeah, getting down's easy. Getting up is the hard part. Alright. You go look at that sign. Illusion sign.
So that's the bottom line. So we just
Hey, oh, I seen you on the YouTubes. My buddy was looking for you.
He pointed that out, and I had to go. I got to come over and talk to this girl.
I heard this guy come over. He's following one of the media people, and he's like, "Are truckers heroes?" And she wouldn't answer. So I came up behind her. I was like, "Oh." Hi, internet. Are you live?
Yeah, we've been live for over 4 hours now.
All right. Hi, guys. People's Convoy. We're taking it.
Say hi to mom or anybody back home.
No. I don't like most of them.
At least you're honest. There you go. Very good. Just old basic Peterbilts.
I got a sign in my garage that says friends welcome to Melted Platform.
There you go. Melted Platform. You got an RV coming in here. Gaza.
Driving 20 pounds in the car, so it could be too far away. That Infowars was here. Definitely Jeep territory. I've had a few.
Yeah.
I got a hat that says "Just empty every pocket" for the acronym.
I've had three Jeeps in my life, and I loved all 3 of them.
They get in your blood, that's for sure.
Yeah. Here comes the truck. Heading somewhere. I'm sure he's not just cruising around.
I wouldn't think so. Not at the price of diesel anyway.
You're still holding my water?
Yes, sir, I am.
Okay, sorry about that.
No, you're good to go.
I don't know. Any idea where we'll walk to? We'll check
I'd
out.
still like to go over there to that truck from Ohio. She should be there by now. I think you'd like to talk to her.
Who's this?
The one that was talking about how she was written as COVID, her husband was written as COVID. Died in the hospital after 16 days.
Okay.
No help, no care.
Okay.
I was talking to her this morning if I ran into you. At least it looks like one. You ain't got all day. We the people. You know it? Okay. Oh, sorry.
How you guys doing? You busy? You busy?
No, it's
All right. This is some of the organizers, right?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm in the Sasnak truck. You know a little
nice.
about, but anyway, we're on YouTube and we're coming down the road. I was filming, live streaming, showing everybody what's actually going on. I remember you guys got on the stage and talked to me. Got anything just real quick? 5-second word?
Well, just so proud to be here and proud you guys are all watching and tuning in. And as you can see, this is a very small fringe group of people.
That's what I keep telling them.
Just
Yeah.
very tiny.
Yeah.
And they all have tinfoil hats on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You think?
No, it's amazing.
Yeah.
This is average Americans coming together, and there are thousands of them, tens of thousands. When we've seen them coming across the country, you've seen it, you've been here.
Somebody.
There are millions of people
Yeah.
who've been on these overpasses. I've literally counted from California to here.
Yeah.
There have been only 7 overpasses that I've counted that have not had people on
And
them.
usually that's because there's no shoulder for them to stand on the
That's
bridge.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, and most of them, there was actually even one. There was one guy that I remember specifically in New Mexico. There was one guy, and it was in the middle of nowhere. There was like zero population around. There was one guy with a giant flag, and he was standing on the overpass.
Yeah.
And he was holding the flag, and I remember, I think I was riding with a Marine actually.
Yeah.
So where did this guy come from? Right? Other overpasses.
Yeah.
A lot more people. But
He was that cowboy out there watching the herd. Yeah.
he was there and he was holding a flag, like a pole, like a giant flag, and he stood there for like the entire time. It was amazing.
Yeah. He probably been sitting there for 4 hours before he showed up.
That's right.
Yeah.
That is the spirit of this country. The American spirit isn't dead.
Yeah.
You know, like the mainstream media is lying to you when they tell you the American spirit's dead. It's not.
Yeah.
And this has been one of the most powerful things I've ever done in my life. And I was in the military, with the defense industry for a long time. And this is hands down the most patriotic thing I've ever been a part of. These are freedom-loving Americans, regardless of where you fall in the political spectrum, Republican, Democrat, left, right, it doesn't matter. There were like rainbow flags. There were like gay flag groups that are part of it.
Oh, really?
There's all kinds of, so once again, like regardless of where you fall in the political spectrum or what your opinions are, it doesn't matter. Everyone in this country understands that freedom is is the number one thing that we need, because regardless of your opinion, you don't have freedom. You can't practice your belief, whether it be religious or personal, whatever it is.
Right.
That's what this is about. This is about Americans coming together and being Americans. You don't have to agree with something to allow someone to have their perspective and have their freedom. That's what I'm about. I'm not pushing an agenda.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with it.
Yeah. I want the government to get out of my hair.
I want the government to get the hell out of the way.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What was it? What country was it? I can't remember which one it was now. There was a country, and once they got rid of the government and the communism or something like that, once they got that, it started flourishing, because basically the government got out of the way, and people, man, it just, everything started taking off. I can't remember which country it was, right off the top of my head, but well, there you go. But I'm thinking of one in particular.
We are the people.
Right.
The people are the government in this country. I mean, go back and read like the Constitution.
We just got a
the
bunch
Bill
of
rights. Understand what your role in this country. We are the government.
Right.
Period.
Right.
And our government has forgotten.
Right.
And we need to remind them. That's what this is about. We're here to peacefully, abide by the law. We're not going to go to decent property.
Right.
That would be completely counterproductive to do that.
Right.
It's not what it's about. This is about Americans coming together,
Right.
standing up and saying we believe in freedom.
Yeah. Got a question for you, and I don't know if you're allowed to answer it yet. Okay, better yet. First question: when do the speeches and rallies all start this evening? About 7 o'clock on Mike's truck,
Yes.
or the stage, or the Mike's truck. Okay. And then what? Tomorrow, what is the plan? Start like normal drivers meeting at 7 o'clock, and we're going to leave and go somewhere. You're not. Oh, okay. People saying we're going to go closer to DC. Okay.
That's the plan as of right now.
There are currently politicians. We've been in a lot of talks. As a matter of fact, we just came out of the bus and we've been on phone calls.
These are the people in the bus.
We've been on phone calls all morning with like different politicians. And
Are you
they've asked us
liberty to
come
say
in and
who?
meet with them. We'll
Not
hold that
Liberty?
for now.
Okay, not a Liberty, okay.
We have told them we're not interested in coming to you.
Okay.
You come to us. If you want our support, if you want to talk to us, you come to us.
Yeah.
This is the people.
Hey, we're the bosses calling you into the office.
This isn't this isn't about the organizers at all. This is about the American people standing up and saying, hey, listen, we have a voice here. And if you want to talk to us, you come to us. Right? You work for us. And that's what this government has forgotten, is that they work for us.
Yeah.
And it's high time that's what we're doing.
I didn't even think
look at
about
all
that
these
till
people.
just now.
Look at these millions of people. Why the hell did we come to D.C.?
Yeah.
Why are we going to come to your office? You come to us. You work for us.
Right.
You pay your bills.
Yeah. I never even
And
thought
if you
about it
wanna
until just now.
make fundamental change,
Yeah.
we are the authority in this country.
Yeah.
Don't forget it.
Right.
Come and speak to us here.
Very good.
We're not going to walk into a
we're going to
trap.
have the accountability tour after this, and this is going to keep running.
The accountability tour?
The
Okay.
accountability tour.
All right.
We're literally putting this together right now. Maureen and I have been discussing this ad nauseum yesterday. We were driving together.
Don't just
We're going to put together an accountability tour. We're going to go state to state. We're going to talk to the people, not the legislature, but to the people.
And introduce them to what they can do. It's all in the Constitution. It's in our founding documents, so we absolutely have the power. We can drain the swamp. We can defund the swamp. If the federal government lets us down, the power was written in there for the states to be able to override. And that's what we need to do. We just need to go around and educate state by state. But we have so much momentum right now. The American people are ready to act. They're ready to unite. And we can't let this go. Now that we have everyone on board to change, we've got to do it. And so we're gonna stand through.
Okay. All right. Just so people know, who are you as far as what's your name or title or whatever? What as far as the convoy is concerned?
My name is Josh Yoder.
Okay.
Co-founder of U.S. Freedom Flyers.
Okay.
So we're the pilots, the airline employees are set up.
I remember that. I'm just letting you tell them.
Okay.
From your mouth,
Far beyond that. It's not just airlines anymore. We have like 5 rail companies. I mean, Lockheed Martin, Boeing. I mean, all types of huge companies that have joined us. We're all fighting for the same thing, which is our freedoms, right? And so we're just a platform, like bringing people together. We're suing the federal government right now. We're getting ready to sue airlines and rail companies and different people who are being totalitarian towards employees. And that's our primary focus at USFreedomFlyers.org. But the message is far greater than that. The message is freedom for the entire American populace, you know, and this is like passengers. What they have done to airline employees, they're planning to do to passengers.
Correct.
There's a bill before the House right now. It's called HR Bill 4980. Proposes that if you're unvaccinated, they're going to lock you down.
Yeah.
A vaccine passport system.
Yeah.
Where you can either arrive or depart a U.S. airport.
Yeah.
That's not commercial air travel. That's any airplane, any U.S. airport.
Right.
That's what they want to do to you. They want to lock you down. And so it's time for everyone to come together and stand up. And we need to fight back, and we can do it peacefully, we can do it lawfully, just like we're doing here. I mean, this is an incredibly peaceful event. You see, it's just so amazing.
We had a little
Americans
disruption up there, but that was it. That was,
These people
one car.
are showing up, and they're showing up for freedom, and that's what's so important.
Yeah, very good. And then what is your role in this?
I'm Maureen Steele, and I'm one of the original organizers of the People's Convoy.
Okay. All right.
I
Okay.
organized the whole rally for Canada.
Somebody told me you were the lawyer or one of the lawyers.
I'm a paralegal.
Paralegal. Okay. All right.
No, and
Well,
one
there's
thing I'd like to
rumors
make about
everywhere.
Maureen Steele, like she is the farthest thing possible from a white supremacist. She's
Okay.
actually an Indian.
Okay.
She's an Indian, and she's a mom of 7 from Montana.
Okay.
Maureen Steele is a freaking rock star.
Yeah.
Like make
Yeah.
no mistake about it. She is not anything the mainstream media. is
Keep
trying to
going.
paint her out
Keep
to
going,
be.
son. Let's make her blush.
They're completely full of shit.
So, all right.
And you're looking at her.
Yeah, very
Right here.
Thank you very much.
very
Thanks for taking the time to tell. We got 8,500 people home watching. So you just talked to a whole bunch of people. So take care. We'll see you. We'll see you. Thank you. Hey, how you doing? Sure. Come on. Yeah. Come on. We've been standing in the road this whole time. Yes, sir. What you got to say?
I'd like to say, buddy, we're here fighting for the family. God bless America. God bless the United States.
Thank you, sir. Did you get some oil? He has to get some oil for his truck. He,
Oh, is that right?
I remember him yesterday. When we were in Ohio. He was walking up to the truck stop over there at the Speedway, and then sold out of the oil. He just overhauled the oil engine. It's still slobbering, you know, because the rings and all that. Right? And see, well, let's go get this oil. There he goes. He's walking away with his oil. He found some. All right. Hey, how you doing?
I follow you on YouTube, Stan.
Very good.
I saw you here, so I just come up and say hi. My name's Ken, this is Gary.
Gary? Linda? No, Linda? Brenda. Okay. Yeah. Hey, I'm that guy. Okay, good luck. I'm a nobody. I'm a nobody. I just happen to have
You're pretty popular. You got security walking with you now, you know? I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah, got my security.
Where's the Asian my guy?
I don't know. He called earlier this morning, but I haven't seen him since. I don't know. He's like probably editing. What he does, he edits all his. I'm just doing this live thing live, you know.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
But yeah. Anyway, he's my bodyguard.
Yeah.
Go on, bodyguard. Let's go. I don't know who you are, but I'll shake your hand. I love it. My voice actually came back. I was losing it yesterday. And some of it was because of the cold weather, but I just talked to him. We've already got one. Thank you very much. But I was losing my voice the other day. Somewhere last night, it kind of started coming back. I think I rested it just enough. I didn't overdo it or it completely went. So I got really lucky there. But don't turn me around like it's looking at me. Have the wrong angle on the camera. So what I'd like to do is go over and see those two little old ladies over there? Yep. I bet we could take them and steal their chairs. All right. I would love to sit down, especially in the right curtain. Wow. They got even more water and food over there than they had before. Dr. Sam, see you looking earlier?
I did, yeah.
He's looking a little older than he used to.
Yeah.
I think he'd be able to do any of them jumps anymore. There's the People's Convoy trailer with all people's signatures on it.
There's a lot of vendors here and everything else. Like you said, it's not all about the trucks, though.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to have to recharge my battery somewhere along the line.
Yeah.
My feet are killing me. I think I'm going to go take a little break, start another live stream later on around 7 o'clock when they start the speeches. You know, I don't have I can't watch my time.
Yeah, let's see. 3:33.
Okay.
Half of 666.
Half of 666. There you go. All right, so we'll do a few more minutes here, and maybe I can 8264, 11,000 thumbs up. Looking good, people. Oh yeah, thank you. I saw somebody said take a break. I'm going to take it up on that. And I'm going to take the camera back and charge it up. My camera and the power stick. I'm going to have to make sure I have plenty of juice for later on tonight. So with that, folks, it's 3:30. I'm out till about 6:30, okay? I come back around 6:30-ish, somewhere around in there, okay? With that, love y'all, appreciate it. Y'all be good, take care, and God bless. What am I forgetting? Mama. Hi, Mama. Everything's good, going good up here, Mama. I love you. The afternoon. Got a little few things here. I think I'll just jibber jabber a little bit and let a few more people sign on. But after we get a few more people here, I'll start up. But yeah, I got some announcements and emails that I got and things I want to talk about before we walk around outside and show you. Hey, somebody outside waving in here. I got the lights on, so I guess they can see in here. So, 130 people. Okay, very good. Let's get some more people lined up here and everything, because I want to talk about some of this stuff, and I don't want to just. I want to talk to a few more people. But I'm inside the truck, as you can see. I'm inside the sleeper. Actually, let's open the door. See if is that too bright? Yeah, it's a little bit too bright. Get a little fresh air flowing through here, but it's a little too bright and it blows out the camera. So we're in. I don't even know where we at. This whole thing has just turned into quite the whirlwind. I feel like I'm out in West Texas and got sucked up into a dust devil, you know, and it's turning into a tornado. We're in Indiana, just outside of Indianapolis, and I cannot remember the name of the town right off the bat. Exit 59, I know that. We're at is it Ted Williams, something like that, at the auction house down here. And if you want to find out where that's at, you can go on Google Earth or Google Maps or Google something or whatever, and go to Indiana, assuming close to Indianapolis area, just kind of the southwest of Indianapolis, a little ways, and just type in Ted Williams auction house or whatever it is, and we can go from there. Ted Everett. Thank you very much, Big Pen. Appreciate it. But anyway, Ted Everett auction house, and that's where we are right now. Okay, the town here, Monrovia, I think. It just came to my mind just now. Let me double check on that so I can tell you the exact right place. That's one of the worst things about this whole thing is misinformation. People are, spreading rumors and starting rumors, and that's why I'm doing what I'm doing, is to Monrovia. Okay, yeah, exit 59. From Indianapolis, if you go west about, I don't know, 20 miles or so, you come up to exit 59. There's a big TA truck stop there. We're 1 mile straight south of that truck stop, and you can't miss it. I imagine from the freeway, you'll be able to see the fire department brought their hook and ladder truck out there, and it's stuck up in the air about 200 feet, and they got a huge American flag on it. So you should be able to find it, no problem. Where are we going? All right, first, that's where we're at right now. And what today is a media day, okay? It's a day for the drivers to catch up. You know, like I'm catching up here. I took a shower right here, making all the other drivers jealous. So then I got to go up there and take a shower. Where are you going? You going to the truck? No, my truck. Oh, shut up. But anyway, so I had to take a shower and get cleaned up and I walked around. It took me about 2 hours.
I want to go home. I've seen it. I've been covering it all week because we have other people that are with the convoy that came from California.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and to be honest, it's not my first trucker protest. You know, when we started our media organization a couple of years ago, that's all we were, was the trucking related news outlet. Yeah, that's all we talked about. So all these organizers. Yeah, all the organizers here, we know who they are. You know what I mean? We've been talking to them since, this was in its inception, and it's awesome. It's something to see because it's so not what I expected. You know what I mean? After seeing truckers protest before, never anything like this. Like, and if they keep this momentum up, and whatever they choose to do tomorrow and the next day, I'm not going that far. God, can you imagine? No, I don't think we're getting our country back that easy. But I think it'll be hard for people to ignore.
Sure.
You know what I mean? And I think that's the biggest thing, because right now people can just be willfully ignorant about it.
Yes.
Because the media doesn't cover what's going on. We try, but for every 1,000 people that watch my show, there's 10,000 watching CNN. Or Fox News, because especially with the Ukraine bullshit that they're pulling now, they're no different than anybody else. So we'll have to just wait and see. But I even heard Fox talking about this rally this morning on their big news stations, and it was a good report. And I'm like, fuck yeah,
that's good.
Because they have to. You can't say anything's bad. Yeah, counter protesters came today, and they were dispatched within. Oh, that's not a good word for it, but they were pushed away pretty quickly. Dispatching.
So we all met up and talked to the lady that had up the Delaware chapter, and she was like, yeah, they had some people there, and there was a little bit, nothing major, but she was telling us, if you run into them, if they're, if they infiltrate it, just
there was a couple.
Make sure you have somebody in their video and the whole thing.
Yeah.
So,
just don't throw hands. That's the bees this way. I have a hard time sometimes forgetting, that I'm holding a camera, because I'm a patriot first.
So
I'm an American first.
So are you on social media, Facebook?
Yeah, you can look up Citizen Stringer. We're at Citizen Stringer. Yeah.
This is my son Lane, and my
good.
adopted son Hunter. He's not really mine, but I
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, so you can, we're live right now on YouTube. So I have a YouTube, it's just my name, Steve Oatley.
Okay.
And we have a news site, Citizen Stringer, and then our own streaming network and all that shit. So
I'm gonna check you out.
Yeah. I host a show called Wake Up America, and then another one called Fuck It, I'm Done. So, the last one's new, and it's
nice.
that's where I just speak freely about anything. So the other day it was schools.
Oh yeah.
Which my wife doesn't like. She's a teacher and a Democrat. And we met, and then I sent her to college. Fucking A.
Isn't that crazy?
I wish I never did that. But you know what? She's all right. She's coming around now because she realized,
And I think a lot of people are. You know what? They're all crooks.
You just gotta. And I say that too.
Every single one of them. I'm Democrat, Republican. And many bloodsuckers. That's right.
But that's all. You're right. It's all politicians. You got Lindsey Graham the other day saying that to calling for the assassination of Putin. What do you think that's going to do?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly
it's a war machine that's ramping up now, and the lobbyists are pushing money, and I think the only way to save our country, to be completely honest, is to get rid of every single elected official, like vote them out, and start completely over from the ground up. And
With
someone's
terms.
like, with term limits, and someone's like, how do you do that? And I'm like, I have no fucking idea. But it's that, that's what needs to happen. Nothing's going to be, and everybody that runs for office should be willing to sign an agreement saying that they're just doing term limits. That's it, And if you're not willing to do it,
career politicians, because you get the power, you become crook.
Nancy
It
Pelosi,
seems like that's
when
how-
Nancy Pelosi took office, I was 3. It's fucking insane. Bernie Sanders, Patrick Leahy, all these politicians that have been in office longer than I've been alive.
Right.
Fucking 37. That tells you something. Like, how can they relate to changing a tire, or working a job, or going to buy milk, or hanging out with your fucking kids? Like anything. Like, they don't know. And I think, how can you represent the public?
Right.
You know what I mean? That's
when you're not
when you don't understand it.
You don't, right.
You can't
You're
understand.
not worked.
Yeah.
I'm not saying politicians in their job is not stressful and all that.
No, they don't.
But,
They don't fucking work
but
a
they
day
don't,
in their life.
They don't know the struggles.
They got a
that
$2.5
their
million
average
staffing to literally support them to do their job.
Yeah.
Every year they're paid, but in addition to the $192,000 that they
Right.
make, they're paid $2.5 million to staff assistants and chief
so
of staff.
they're making $200,000 a year to sign their name on the paper that somebody else.
Half of the meetings they don't even show up to anymore.
Right, it's
So
crazy.
I don't know.
Well, we'll catch up with you, man. It was good talking to you.
Nice meeting you guys. See ya. See ya, bro. All right. Oh gosh, I just need a drink. That's the whole reason I came over here. I could talk for fucking days, though. I'm gonna check the battery, get a drink. My vape is also inside. You know what I'll do? Oh, fuck. I'm getting so old, boys and girls that are watching this right now. It's not like I can chat with you. Fuck, I don't even know if this is live. I'm sure it is. But collapse this. If this will stand up. Look at that, because I kind of fixed it. Look at that. It's crooked. But I bet I could fix that too. Got a decent battery there. Look at that. You can just keep it there. It's not really the best angle, but oh. So I'm just gonna leave the camera like that just for a second, and then you guys can kind of, I know it's not the best angle, but I want to just sit. I'm gonna sit right there. I don't really have anything to say to you, so I'm just gonna leave the camera like that just for a little bit. Just relax. Just relax. I'm getting off of my feet. I'm vaping. I saw the camera wobbling. So I'm just gonna lower it down there. Center of gravity, you know what I'm saying? Hello.
Do you have something smaller but longer?
Cool.
He's way in the front.
So they can't. Oh, so they can't see it. Huh. I mean, maybe you can only see it. So it's probably because of music. Is it playing music right now? Right. On Facebook. Yeah, I don't know what it is, and I can't see anything. So the only way I have internet is if I turn the backpack off and use the backpack as internet. So, which means there's no live stream, but. Yeah, so Facebook, everyone was saying that Facebook was doing stuff because of music. But we weren't talking about COVID or anything, so I'm not quite sure. So when did it cut off? Really? Well, exit. And then, so that it doesn't even show up? Hold on, I'm putting you on speaker. But I have like no internet, so I can't even tell. But
Citizens for your news is still working.
no, yeah. So it's UMG blocked it because of music.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. So I can end it and then yeah, it's because of music.
Yep,
So.
I see it now.
So let me see if I can get into restream because I can just cut it and bring it back on. So that's both of the. That's if I have internet.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm just sitting here. My feet are tired. I'm lazy.
Citizens for your news, it still has people.
It still has what?
It doesn't say blocked, but it's I'm not an administrator on that one, so I can't see it.
Oh, so people are still watching on that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I have no internet. The only thing that you could do is, I don't know what Adam's doing. You could potentially ask Adam to log into my restream and then cut the Steve Oatley Facebook page, turn it off, and then turn it back on. Yeah, just wait like 10 seconds because he has that password to get in there. But I may have changed that password because I don't know. But you could ask him. But because I have no internet, which is stupid because, you know, my phone doesn't. I wonder if I need to restart my phone because all the other streamers are using their phones to stream and it's working. But my phone, it has no internet whatsoever. Yeah. But my feet are tired. But there's so many. There's so many people are restreaming. I don't know if I'm going to. I don't know if I'm going to stay here tonight. Well, or I don't know if I'm going to stream the rally, if that makes sense. Because there's so many other people doing it, and I'd rather like the support go to like DCP or WYSIWYG or one of these people that have been doing the stream the whole time. You know what I mean? I think it makes more sense if that makes sense. But at any rate. My stream's better than all of theirs? Well, then I should charge all this shit. live views at like 50 right now. So maybe I'll, and plus this semi just kind of blocks my whole view anyway. Or not semi, sorry. So, well then I will cut the live feeds completely and I'll just go live later. How many people are watching right now on YouTube?
Just have chats open. You have to give me a second.
Doesn't it show in the chat?
No, it doesn't. Not when you pop it out.
Oh. It's not a big deal. Yeah, so this is going to be doctors. So the rally is going to begin at 5 o'clock. So I'll do the rally. I will, I'll try to plug this stuff in and go from there. Alright? Alright, cool. Alright, alright, bye. Oh, God. Alright guys, well I'm gonna chill for like an hour. I'm gonna plug in the live view and let it charge. So yeah, because as of right now I'll cover the rally, but I'm going to kill the live feed for right now until then. Alright, thanks for watching.
A cross-country trucker convoy to protest COVID mandates traveled through Missouri this afternoon. Check out this video from Bommarito Automotive Group Skyfox. Washington, D.C. authorities taking steps now to prepare for the possibility that thousands of those truckers will gather on U.S. Capitol grounds in the days ahead. News 11's Kelly Hoskins spoke with supporters who lined Missouri interstates as that convoy rolled through.
Holding American flags and signs, hundreds of supporters rallied to cheer on the convoy of truckers passing through Missouri. A large convoy of truckers traveled through Missouri Tuesday afternoon with plans to travel to the nation's capital with a unified voice to reopen the country. The previous convoy departed California last Wednesday, and the group wants elected officials to lift all mandates and in the state of emergency related to the COVID-19 pandemic.
I want my grandkids to be able to have freedom, and I don't want it where they tell us what to do and how to do things anymore. We have to stand strong together. United, we stand. God love you and God bless America.
Because guess what? People want their country back.
Cheering the convoy on, Missouri Attorney General Eric Schmidt and hundreds of residents line Interstate 44 and Entire Road in Eureka, Missouri.
And this is great. This is what this country is all about. People are making their voices be heard. You've got these courageous truckers who are going across the country. You see a lot of patriots here, and really they just want their country back. They want to be able to live their lives, make their own decisions. When government gets too big, it constricts people's freedom and their liberty.
I am glad to see the mandates lifting and things opening up, and I just hope we can return to where we were. I hope our economy recovers, but supporting our freedoms and our rights is what we're about. It's our right here in America, and I'm here to do it.
My dad's been a long-time truck driver for many years, owner of a long-time trucking firm, and I support the truck drivers.
Bommarito Automotive Group Skyfox was over the convoy, and a Jefferson County Health Department board member joined the protesters.
We don't like to wear masks, so we're just thankful to have our Constitution and be protected.
And House Speaker Nancy Pelosi says that she is monitoring the trucker convoy heading to Washington, D.C. ahead of President Biden's State of the Union address. Reporting from Missouri, Kelly Hoskins, News 11.
Who's ready? Let's go!
Good spy never quits.
This is so exciting!
How you feeling tonight?
Everybody comes back. Sorry, I pulled in here and it just dropped. I couldn't get it. I waited and waited for it to come back and it wouldn't come back. So I finally gave up and turned it off and just completely turned the phone off, rebooted the whole thing. Actually, I got good bars here. I've got good bars here, but for some reason they just locked up on dropping like hotcakes. So here's the guy I want to talk to right here.
All the trucks next to me, this guy. Okay.
Maybe
you want to take the truck on a ride to Geneva 5 miles away real quick? Okay.
What are we doing?
Get a line with these guys. There's the whole shindig like this in Bonita.
Hear that, folks? You're first to know. The Bonita police showed up and said, hey, they have a whole shindig planned for us up there. They didn't know we were coming to the truck stop. They said, the convoy told them, Bonita, this is actually Big Cabin where the truck stop is. So Bonita, they had this big old thing going, and nobody knew about it. So we're gonna, Mike, one of the organizers, he asked me, hey, you want to grab your truck? Let's go. So I'm gonna go over and grab and line up with this, and go over there and see what it is. So not only do we get the Big Cabin truck stop, we're gonna get the Bonita welcome wagon too. Hurry up, get over. Well, I shouldn't say hurry up because they're going to have to take some time to get everything lined up. Anyway, super cool. Super cool. And, I told you, convoys are cool. Convoys are cool, aren't they? Convoys are cool, aren't they? Yep. See? Yep. So there's this bus. I'm going to have to get a video of this bus later. Actually talk to the guy, find out more about him. But yeah, ain't that a machine? that is a doozy. So, all right. I don't know how I'm going to do this because I don't want to redo the camera for 5 miles. Shorten it up. Basically, with my tripod thing, I have to show it to you sometime. It is a selfie stick that telescopes, and it has a little tripod on the bottom. So make sure nobody around. It's for little kids. Last thing you want to do is have one of these trucks right over the top of a little kid. That would be a bad thing. That would hit the news bigger than snot. We'll run over that guy, he don't care. Okay, now let's get moved out of here. We're gonna get our own personal police escort. So yeah, I'm gonna go over to Bonita and hang out with them for a little while. Get a bite to eat probably. And then after that, head over to Joplin and get the truck washed. Turn the lights on. Oh! Collapsed on me. So, anyway, I'm keeping it fairly low. Maybe angle you up a little bit here. But I'm keeping you kind of low, so the taller it is, the easier it is to fall over. So, if they're leaving right at the moment or going to wait till a few trucks get all lined up first. I guess it wouldn't hurt to step outside. We got 250 people back. And like I said, I'm so sorry about that. The screen died on me. Yes, sir.
You gotta do the convoy.
Very good. All right, thank you, sir. Thank you. That was the big cabin pulleys right there. All right, I'm gonna pull outside. Sorry, people, I gotta shake you around a little bit. I got a stage out on the road, on the shoulder of the road. We got a stage out on the road to get out of the parking lot, get everybody kind of lined up. And then Mike, he's the lead cab over. If you watch the videos, when they first come in, there's a GMC pickup, which is the pilot car. Okay, he's the first one in the convoy, a GMC pickup. I don't know his name. I ought to find out. But anyway, then the next one is the brown, kind of a it's like a primer color. It's kind of a brownish primer color. A cab over with a step deck on it. Come on, lady, are you going to move right or left? What are you doing? Oh, she's going to hit me. Hello.
Hey, what's happening tonight?
This, we're going over to Bonita. We're going to follow the police over there. I got to go. But, yeah, thank you. Hey, what's going on? Oh, having a get together. Having a little shindig. Alright. We're coming that way. Got two trucks heading north here. Just regular working trucks. Guys that are still delivering your groceries. People want to talk about, well, we all just shut down. Well, we're not mad at the American people. We're mad at the government. So why shut down and hurt the American people that need groceries and need supplies and all that? I mean, it's already hard enough getting stuff right now. So, you know, the idea of shutting down is not a very good idea, I don't think. You just make everybody mad. So, but anyway, we are lined up on the shoulder. And we gotta wait till Mike pulls around. I don't know where he's at. Tighter. All right, once we get stopped here, I'll have time to watch some chats. They're just pulling up here, trying to kind of squeeze everybody together so we can put more trucks on the shoulder here. Ran over something back there, like a log or something. I don't know what it was. Oh, just a roll in the pavement. Just a roll in the pavement. So, all right, folks, now's your chance. You want to ask me questions and everything? I'm sitting still and I can read the chats here. Let me turn no light on.
Pods is your personal moving and storage team for moves across town or across the country.
There we go. There we go. All right, we are here. Hello from Maine. How you doing, Maine? You missed an awesome day. Uh-oh, what did I miss? Oklahoma City, I assume. Oklahoma City, I would imagine was just decent, you know, killer. Dwayne, yeah, I'm going to go over here and find out what they're doing over in Bonita for a little while. Hopefully grab a bite to eat. More than likely, it's over at that church that that car told me about on the radio. But is your truck an 85 International? No, no, it's a 04 Peterbilt 379. Anyway, I would imagine that's where they were going. It's probably over to that church. They said they had a setup over there. Well, the police said they were all set up over there, but nobody showed up. So he come over and said, "Hey, can you spare a few rigs to go over there and entertain them, or let them entertain us, or however you want to look at this?" Okay, let me see. Everyone left you, Stan, when it started buffering. Yeah, I know it completely shut off. I had to start a whole brand new live stream. So we're back to 450 people. So hopefully we'll get a few of them back here. But you know, it's out of my hand when I'm sitting there driving down the road and or anywhere. If the cell phone buffers, it buffers. There's nothing I can do about it. So I mean, it's just a poor signal. And that happens as you're driving down the highway. Here's a cell tower, and here's a cell tower, and as you drive, this one will hand off to the next one. Sometimes it's not a smooth handoff, okay? And that's why a few minutes, you know, there's a little bit of buffering. I don't know why. When I pulled in here, it just completely shut down. So I had to quit the live stream and turn the phone completely off, reboot the phone, and then turn the live stream back on. Recreate a new live stream. So anyway, all the mandates need to go. That's what this is about. That's their main talking point. But they have other things they're concerned about. Mainly, in my opinion, is what's happened in the last year. Okay, and I don't need to explain that, do I? But you know, what do you think's going to happen when you shut down pipelines? Oh, gee, yeah, no disruption in service. Yeah, actually, the price of fuel will probably go down. So I mean, I'm baffled by this president and the administration. Actually, I guess I shouldn't say that. I'm not baffled. I understand it because they have an agenda, okay? And it baffles me why anybody would want to have that agenda, you know? Why would you want to hurt this country? And it's just everything they've done. Just go down the list. Everything that they've done has been, you know, it's like strategy. What can we do to mess this country up? What can we do? It's like if during World War II, if Hitler could come over and do policy for us, that's kind of what it is, you know. But anyway, let's go, Brian. I've seen that so much, and I love seeing it. Yeah, Biden is weak. Build back, ballless. Let's go. All right. Yeah, I don't want to build back better. I want it just back the way it was, because their idea of building back better is this fantasy world. It won't work, you know. Something about Trudeau there. I thought I saw somebody. Bree P or Bri P. All the hearts. Somebody likes me. Much like Trudeau. There you go. Okay. Where are you at? We are. Right now, I'm at Big Cabin, Oklahoma, just off the toll road, where Highway 69, US 69, comes out of Dallas up in Oklahoma. It's up on the northeast corner of Oklahoma. Interstate 44 goes from Oklahoma City up to Joplin, Missouri, and then eventually up to St. Louis. On that road, where I-44 and US 69, where they crisscross, that's where we're at right now. We're fixing to go in town about 5 miles away to Veneta, Oklahoma, the next town over. And I guess they have some kind of a shindig over there for us. So, Joe Manchin stopped the first food center. Okay, yes. Us 99% have hope. Yeah, thank you. I hope so. Prior Oklahoma rocks. Yeah, their barbecue does. The town seems like it's pretty nice. I don't know hardly anything about the town. I can't really say one way about them, but I love that barbecue place back here. I'll see you in Joplin, Adam. Okay, I'll be over there a little bit later, probably a couple hours or so. Be over there, get the truck washed, and I'll go to bed over there, and then head out to in the morning as the convoy comes by. I'll just pick up with them. Besides that, I got to go over and get a little bit of gas. 69,000 subs. Thank you, people. I can't check that right now because I'm on live streaming. But yeah, wow. 12,000 subscribers in 4 days. That just baffles me. You know, or baffles not the right word. Humbles me. I'm just like, wow. You know. And thank you, people. Thank you for another super chat. I got time to look at this one. Let me go back and find that super chat when I got time here. been a while back. It must have been earlier. Didn't notice it. Where is it, people? Come. There it is. Super chat here. Harry201, what's your question? How do you go to the bathroom when living in the cab? Well, I got a sleeper back there. I got a shower and a toilet and all that stuff. But I don't use the toilet in the truck. Right there in every truck stop is a bathroom. I go over there, so I don't have to clean I'm kind of a firm believer. Once you do your business, I don't want to see it again. So I'll go into the truck stop, use it in there, flush the toilet, and be done with it. So that's yeah. Anyway, Joe, I answered a super chat finally. Yeah, I am so sorry. People send super chats and they have a question. I'm right in the middle of driving, or I'm in the middle of interviewing somebody, talking to somebody, looking around, and I don't multitask very well. I mean, I can, but not to that extent, okay? Especially when it comes to language and talking. I can't talk to this person and read this and keep both conversations in my head. Some people can do it. I'm not very good at it. Let's see. I fully support the what? Okay, I missed it. How about when I'm in the van? It's kind of the same thing. If I'm out camping, there's a thing called the bucket method, okay? You can go to Bob Wells' website and find out about that. Bob Wells has a website called Cheap RV Living, and it's called the bucket method. Basically, you take a 5-gallon bucket and you line it with some kind of a plastic bag. You do your business, you tie it in a nice little bow, you put it in a bigger bag, and you store it. And what I'll do is store it in another 5-gallon bucket with a, what do they call it, a gamma lid. The gamma lid is, you snap it onto the 5-gallon bucket, and then there's a lid that screws in, and it's got a rubber O-ring sealed, and no odor gets out of it. Now when you open it up, you know, it's like walking into a bathroom after somebody else just got done. There's the cab over, guy. Here's Mike. We're going to be ready to roll here, so let me get that all turned off. And we'll be ready to roll. That is one pretty truck right there. I'm going to have to go talk to them, get a tour of that thing. That is one beautiful rig. Reminds me of my old one, my old Kenworth. All right. I think we're ready to roll here shortly. You have to be patient with me on this because we you gotta be patient with me because there's no lights in the cab right now, and I'm driving, so I don't want to turn the dome light on. Alright, people, come on. We all gotta pull out together here. See, I can turn you guys around and lift you guys up just a little bit. That way you can see where we're going. How's that? It's going to be shaky and wobbly because I'm on my tripod stand. I'll probably knock it over a couple times before it's all said and done. Light, but the police they're waving me through. You know, it's funny how different police act because of their orders. You know, they're kind of like military. They have to answer to their higher. They have to answer to their hires and you know, their bosses, and their, you know, like a governor. So if you have a state that has a governor that doesn't like what we're doing here, then they're going to get orders to go and, you know, behave a certain way. Okay, New Mexico was somewhat like that. They weren't terrible, but they weren't a lot of help. They helped a little bit, but not much. Apparently, I guess with Oklahoma, we got a full police escort all the way across the state, from what I understand. Good. The tripod started to collapse. There's somebody with some train horns. I'm gonna have to start blowing the horns here. People on the side of the road. Gotta put on a good show, I guess, huh? Let's turn the radio on and see what they're talking about. That's double horns there. It seems kind of the least we can do is go over and see these people. They've got a big shindig for us, I guess, so it'd be kind of rude for us to say no. It'd be kind of rude for us to say no. We're better off over here, So we're gonna go over and some of the trucks are gonna stay over there and some of the trucks are gonna come over here, kind of a 50-50 thing, I think. See the trucks all lined up? Police escort. I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm number 9 in line right now. There's a car up there. I don't know if they're with the convoy or not. But anyway, I'm number 9 in line. There's 10, 11, 12. I can see 12 and then a police car. So about 12 of us are heading over here, I guess. How many viewers I got right now? 1,400, all right. I think that's what it said, 1,400. Woohoo, thank you. Try to get some of my old viewers back. I hate that when the computer or the phone just shuts out. You wait for it to quit buffering and there's a little button on it you can push that says reconnect. Sometimes it'll reconnect, and a little while ago it just refused to. I waited around for about 5 minutes trying to get it to reconnect. Finally gave up. Let's see here. I hear a siren somewhere.
Some of them are. The rest of us are heading up into Bonita real quick and coming back.
Yeah. The guys on the radio said they're going to go over here to Bonita for a little bit and then go back to the truck stop for the night. I'm going to continue on up to Joplin and get the truck cleaned up. Get the RPMs. I got the driver's window down. The passenger window too, I guess. I'm trying to get the engine at just the right RPM. Those pipes will get to singing.
it does feel kind of weird when you got 3 cops behind you with blueberries and cherries on and the sirens wailing.
Did you hear what she said? She said it feels really weird when you got 3 cops behind you with the lights on.
I know we're doing this for the right reason.
Amen.
And the lights are on and the sirens are going and you're not pulling over. It's kind of a weird feeling. There we go. There's some of them right over there. I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do here. Stay in a low enough gear. So I can hold the camera without having to worry about shifting. And right there, I got down to about 800 RPM, putting around that corner. Bobtail, I've got enough, more than enough torque to be able to pull right around it and get back up to about 1,000 RPM right now. About 1,000 RPM, doing 30 mile an hour, and I don't know what gear I'm in. Let's see here. Be in 11th gear right now. Out of 13 gears, I'm in 11th right now, doing 35 mile an hour. And that blows people's mind. You know, they're like, "You're in 11th gear and you're only doing 35 mile or 30 mile an hour?" And I'm like, "Yep, there he goes." There's the Emmanuel Church right over there where the guy said they were having a thing, but I don't see anybody over there. There's a handful of cars, but that's about it. So. It's kind of humbling, I guess, or it's surprising to me, doing this YouTube thing, and I don't know, I don't want to call it fame. I don't feel famous or anything, but the recognition. People recognize me now in different places. Not in your general. I go to Walmart, nobody notices. But in places like this, when I pull in, I would have just been another truck, no big deal. And now, I mean, I pulled in and people are hollering at me on the radio. And come park over here, and then people walked up. And when I was off the live stream, a couple walked up. They were from just local here, not too far away, and they were watching me as I came into town. And at one park, they come walking over and said hi. You know, it's just it's odd, I guess. I don't know how I would act if I was a famous movie star, like I don't know, Tom Cruise or Robert Redford or whatever, what I'm talking about, just a famous actor or somebody like that, and everybody recognizes you, and I think it would be neat for a little while, but I think after a while, you just, no matter where you get, like Elvis Presley, he couldn't go anywhere. He wanted to go to a movie, he had to rent the whole movie out at midnight to go see a movie, and you get a little feel of that when you're around places like this, or out at Quartzsite when people show up to meet up and everything, and people just, it feels weird being a normal, just regular guy, and people are coming up, patting you on the back and saying how great you are. I'm like, okay, I guess if you say so, because I'm just regular old Joe, regular old Stan, and I don't feel I deserve any kind of super recognition, and it's humbling, and it's a neat feeling, it really is. It's a neat feeling, but the thing is, I don't know if I want to get too big famous, because then you what do you call it? You invite people that don't like you too, So anyway, it's kind of a weird situation. You might want to get a little bit of recognition, but then too much is too much, and then you don't want the bad recognition. You got to take it all. You know, if you step up to the plate like this, you got to take the good with the bad, I guess. And I can't even hardly see the camera right now because it's in between. I don't know if you can see me at all, but I've got to sit here between by the gear shift, I guess, and kind of holding on to the tripod so it doesn't move around and fall over and everything. But the way I have it, I can see the screen, but it's kind of a weird angle and I can't really read anything.